We're on the west side of Vancouver, South Granville, Shaughnessy area, and this is the shade garden. That lower patio area, the clients were finding they weren't really using at that level, so they asked for it just to kind of naturalize. So you'll see now all those giant ferns that are down there, those are all just volunteers. The Japanese maple back there is grand. We do thin that tree annually to try and keep light and oxygen flowing and sight lines from the house. These front gardens were originally lawns that had major drainage issues, very soggy, wet all the time. A new plan was made to go all gardens.
Because the paths are meandering and they're not very straight or linear, that allows kind of a more slower pace kind of walk around the garden, and it allows a better exposure of all the planting beds because you have these kind of elongated corners where it kind of gives you more interest as you wrap around them. And then it's our job then to ensure that as you come around these corners on these pathways, that there is points of interest all the way through. The biggest challenges that a canopy of dense shade provides is that you're limited in the plant choices that you may pick. So you obviously can't plant anything that's sun-loving. You have to go for plants that are shade tolerant. We do carry out foliar feeds on this garden. We also inoculate the soil with an organic fertilizer, and it is mulched, if not biannually, annually. So the plants here are unbelievably healthy. They're well chosen and it's well thought out. In the winter months, this garden is every bit as interesting. So when you do take the time and the care to install it right, and you see the fruits of your labour come to fruition, that's nearly satisfactory enough. And then when you get to be nominated, it's just such an incredible accolade to have. A huge thank you for Jean to allow us to express ourselves in here and be experimental, and then the crew that works so hard to maintain it to such a high standard.